Well, OpenAI might be getting closer to its first AI hardware device. Legendary designer Jony Ive and OpenAI's Sam Altman enlisting a team to work on a new AI hardware project for the company. Outgoing Apple executive Tang Tan will join Ive's design firm Lovefrom, which will shape the look and capabilities of the new products, according to Bloomberg. This is the biggest project Ive's company has taken on since he left Apple in 2019. Designer, of course, famous for the products. Yeah.
Look at that resume. Put that on LinkedIn, baby.
Yeah, seriously. You won't be out of a job for long. Well, you could probably just start your own. But the products he helped create under Apple co-founder Steve Jobs, including iPhone, the iPad, the Mac, as you're seeing here on the screen. The OpenAI project is in a very kind of early stage at this point, we should note. Bloomberg reporting that Ive's and the company are just beginning to build this team. And you think of what capabilities would really need to kind of be embedded within this technology in order for it to see reception upon any type of announcement, whatever this hardware was that they were able to concoct.
I think this is, right now, it looks to be a glamour project for two folks with very big names and a lot of money in their back pockets.
Yeah.
How are they going to replace my iPhone that I've helped to create at some point?
What if you don't need to carry a phone
What
around
does that
anymore?
look like? Is it a piece of plastic put on my lapel? There's certain products out there right now trying to do just that. Do I need that on me? And where does that information go? I don't care about goggles, AI goggles. I think you see Apple going to release those at some point next year. So what? What does the new form factor even look like? It's unclear. I'm very curious to ultimately see what these groups produce, if anything.
Well, I think the curve ultimately comes back to how you normalize what you previously would have done, but tethered to one specific space or experience. You weren't carrying around your landline phone when you grew up.
I tried.
Because of that, now you have your iPhone or your smartphone. We're not carrying around our televisions everywhere. We're simply just watching them on smaller devices or trying to pair them with some other type of hardware that can essentially create that same type of experience elsewhere. So where am I getting at with this? I think the headset, as much as it catches flack, as much as it's wonky in the design right now, if they're able to trim down exactly what it looks like, make it more akin to just glasses that people are putting on instead of some strap that you got to put behind the back of your head to make sure that this heavy thing that has to charge for who knows how long is able to make sure that it gets you throughout the day, and then immerse within that some type of artificial intelligence or look, I'm not the designer. I'm just saying that that's what the curve is. You've got to normalize taking something from one environment and putting it into kind of an everyday on-the-go use space.
So then is this Microsoft's backdoor way to finally getting in the phone space or some type of space? I mean, this is a company that clearly missed out on this entire market to Apple, and naturally they're invested in OpenAI. It's unclear.
It is. I mean, that $10 billion investment, which they've only dispersed a fraction of that to this point, as it's become reported. I think most notably here, it's just a matter of how they can then layer on all of the other existing services that they do have in the Copilot and whatnot on top of whatever hardware device that looks like.
Imagine trying to walk around with your landline phone.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Look, this has been just fine.
Fair enough.